Welcome to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Purpose of this video is to go out for a walk and check out the beach conditions. Seaweed season is upon us and the beaches are smelly and disgusting.
I was just a glimmer back in 69. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Just for context, we have a map here and I'll circle this section right here. Mamitas Beach Club, legendary. You got to get there if you're coming down to Playa. And I'll circle this section right here. This is the beach just beside Mamitas Beach Club. Let's go for a walk. Good morning from beautiful Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We are right here at Mamitas, famous beach club in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And as I usually say, if you can get down here to the Mamitas Beach Club, beautiful sand, tunes are always cranked, always there to fill up your drink. It is a great party atmosphere, one of the better beach clubs in Playa del Carmen, in my opinion. Now, the sun is just coming up. Now, my condo overlooks Mamitas and this beach here. Normally I get up before sunrise, maybe around 6, and you can see the people working on the beach here. They've been cleaning it up for, I'm gonna say, not quite 2 hours. The other thing I'll say is it has been so hit and miss on these beaches. Some days are a lot better than other days, and there are certain days when the seaweed is really bad. Also, depending on where you are in Playa del Carmen, the seaweed may be better or worse. Now, as far as 5 kilometers up and down the beach, it can look very different on the beach. I can smell the beach. I could smell the beach from my condo this morning, which is about 500 meters from the beach. Like I said, I can oversee Mamitas here. So it stinks. As I said in the intro, it is smelly. I know we're in for a bit of a rough day down here on the beach. They have been cleaning up that area of the beach there for hours because it's in front of the Grand Hyatt and the Hilton, multi-million-dollar hotels. Those are great hotels and a lot of people stay at them. But as we go this way, they have not gotten to this because there really is no big hotel right in front of this. And this stinks. You're going to see it, all this seaweed here laying in the water. And it's just fermenting and it's stinking. There's very few people on the beach. There's very few people walking right along the beach in the water like they normally do. Now, a lot of people want to come down here, and this is a big part of their day. They want to come down and they want to walk with their feet kind of in the water along the beach here. But look at this. They've been cleaning it up for hours, but look at this is just from this morning after they have been trying to clean up. And it's brutal. It stinks, and you can see all the rake marks. They've been raking this stuff for hours, and they're just trying to maintain as best beach as possible. See, this guy's got his shoes on. They've got their shoes on because they can't really walk in the water there because the seaweed is brushing up against them. There's Mamitas, the famous beach club. If you're down here between December 1st and March 1st, and you're here for a week, you want to at least one day come down there and hang out at Mamitas in front of this beach. This is usually one of the best beaches in Playa del Carmen. I'll say the one in front of Park Los Fundadores is very good. The one in front of the Hilton and the Hyatt, and then this is also usually a very good, but that stinks. It smells. It's laying in the water there. It's fermenting. It's brutal. I can't get over the smell, and that's why you don't have a lot of people here lying on the beach in the morning watching the sunrise, because it just smells so bad. People get mad at me sometimes and say, why do you say don't come down to Playa del Carmen? And I'm not saying that because I'm still here. Look at me. I'm saying that if you expect to come down here and have great beaches where you can get in the water and they don't stink, don't expect that. That's why a lot of people are on 5th, 10th, or 15th in their rooftop pool, and they're still going up and down 5th. They're going to Chichen Itza, they're going down to Tulum, and they're kind of sightseeing and seeing some other stuff. I'm not saying don't come down to Playa del Carmen. I am saying that if you expect to come down here and you want to swim and you want to walk on the beach without it stinking, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen between now. Look at that, it's just laying in there. It's not going to happen between now and roughly November. It is increasingly just getting worse and worse. Yeah, if you've watched my videos, this is week 19. I'm coming on 5 months here of being down here. Look at the soil erosion too. Look at that hump there of the sand. And they're pumping in sand here, but they're losing the beach. And I'm not upset about it. I'm just here to tell you that the seaweed is getting worse every week. The sand erosion and beach erosion is getting worse every week. I'm not telling you not to come down here because I'm still here. If you want to come here for the weather has been awesome. December was the coolest and rainiest month, December, that I've been here in 3 years. January was a little cool, but I don't mind it a little cool coming from Canada. So all I'm saying is look at the water. You can't swim in that. It stinks. It's smelly, and like I said, it's disgusting. But I'm not saying don't come down here. If you're expecting a good beach experience, that's all I'm saying. You can still come down to Playa, great weather. There's the beach. I'm going to say ciao for now. Thanks for coming along on the walk with me. I'm going to still here, and beaches and erosion are still getting worse. I'm going to say see you next week.